Barak Yehovah, Bahashami Havashai, Barak Yehoshai, Barak Yehoshai, Tawada Yahweh, Bahashami Havashai, Tawada Yehoshai, Tawada Yehoshai. Kal Halal Yom La Yahweh, Bahashami Havashai, Bahashami Ka Kodash. All praises to Yahweh in the name Yahushai, in the name of the Spirit Holy. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salute to the bishops and elders who rule well. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Yeah, so I'm here with our next lesson. I pray now that this will be an edifying one unto the body of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. And the name of this one is Signs of the Times. The BCI race is intensifying globally. That's the name of the lesson. I pray now that it will be an edifying one. And just as there, the signs of the times, you know, clearly the signs that we are seeing, you know, clearly indicating that we are in the last minutes of the last days. We've seen the earthquakes in diverse places, uproars of the people, famine, pestilence, wars, rumors of wars. And also we're seeing the infrastructure to accommodate the mark of the beast, which is a tiny microchip that we use to function on the grid in the near future. We're seeing the infrastructure to accommodate the mark of the beast being established globally. And right now we're seeing the BCI, which stands for the Brain Computer Interface System, being established. Right now, a race is going on right now between the United States of America, the United States in the form of Neuralink, and you have China with something we call something like Neuro Express, pushing for you know the BCI system to be established. And Neuralink has been doing human trials for a while now, and China is now in the game. And these are signs of the times, showing that the apostle John vision that he received on the island of Patmos, about the mark of the beast, is about to be fulfilled. It's about to come to pass in our time. This generation shall witness it, I believe wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? So let me just bring Habakkuk, and then I play a clip. I pray now that this will be edifying lesson unto the body. Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So, Lord words do not return unto him void. Lord has showed his prophet a lot of prophecies that would play out in these times. I was seeing a lot of them playing out. A lot of them have played out already. And the major one that we're watching is the mark of the beast. And we're seeing the infrastructure for it being established right before our eyes globally. The pact for the future has been established since 2024, right? And the future is going to be a digital future. The future is going to be a future where people are going to witness a lot of miracles through technology. People who have become paralyzed will be able to move, electronic devices, move wheelchairs just by their minds, just by a thought, through these miracles, which the so-called white man, which he's the one running this B system, and the B system is NATO and the EU, right? They are going to cause a lot of people to do things that they couldn't do through their technologies. And these are not but miracles on the left hand side of the Heavenly Father. These are miracles that will be done through technology. Right? So, the vision is gonna speak, it's not gonna lie, because the Lord is not a man that he should lie. Alright, so I Google the brain computer interface race. And it says the brain computer interface BCI race is a rapidly accelerating technological and geopolitical contest to link the human brain directly to machines. Yeah, that's the objective, to make man into cyborg, into a thing that is linked to machine. It says the front runners, Neuralink, the highest profile player in the space. It link implant uses a precision surgical robot. The company is actively conducting human trials for its prime study. See that? So, Neuralink making big move. I have China down here. So look at this part. It says geopolitical contest. The race is increasingly defined by a US/China rivalry. US and China pretty much pushing hard. See that? This is China one right here. See it? Boom. Neuro X Nero X Nero X. Let me just play this clip on it. Will explain it even way better than me. So listen up, and fair use. I do not own this
We've been
video.
advancing energy technology
Not
for
own
almost
this
2
thing.
centuries, powering innovation and shaping the way we
Certainly catching up very rapidly.
Yeah, so I'll be using this video for educational purpose only. I don't use it. I don't own it. I don't own it. Again, fair use, fair use. So listen up.
This
Yeah, and this video was released 6 days ago. Fresh. So listen good.
is Mr. Zhang. He asked us not to film his face for privacy reasons. A little over 8 years ago, an accident left him paralyzed from the neck down. But here, he's controlling his wheelchair with his mind.
我们现在也在下面练轮椅，可以通过自主的想法，就可以在轮椅上就可以练好之后就可以自由的行动，想去哪儿就去哪儿。
He's even got a few tricks up his sleeve. Last year, Mr. Zhang had surgery to get a brain-computer interface, or BCI, from a Shanghai-based startup called NeuroXS.
你想想，全世界多少几岁以上的呢？我肯定是很幸运的呀，咱们老虎的科技能选择到我，给我能有重新就是未来希望的机会。
Zhang's training is part of a new wave of clinical trials in China, hoping to make the next breakthrough in BCI tech.
US companies certainly had a head start in developing these systems and testing these systems in humans, but China is certainly catching up very rapidly.
The race to get BCIs to market is on, and the stakes for one well-known tech CEO are high. Like saving humanity from the robocalypse high?
Ultimately, I think this helps mitigate the civilizational risk of artificial intelligence.
AI doom scenario aside, there's a chance BCIs could move beyond just medical purposes and further enmesh humans and technology. But first, they've got to get to market.
You heard that? So they are saying it's possible it can do more than just link man to machine and help out some people who have become handicapped, people who have been paralyzed, people who have lost vision or the ability to hear. It can go further. So this is just the beginning phase of this thing. They have bigger plans. See that? So I'm just read this right down here in the description box. It says brain computer interfaces could dramatically alter how humans interact with technology. Today, startups around the world are racing to get their devices approved for commercial use. China, in particular, is moving quickly, earmarking BCI as a strategic industry. The country also recently approved its first BCI for commercial application. Yeah, so the race is on. The race is on, and this is real good. This is good. Signs of the times. The Lord words, and they are sure words. Let me just get now Revelation chapter 13 and verse 14. And it deceived them, right? And deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. Right? So these miracles, these technological miracles that the beast is doing and will do in the future is gonna get a lot of people in the frame of mind to receive the mark of the beast. A lot of people shall be deceived by these miracles that will be done by the devil, the so-called white man, the descendants of Esau, Edom, the elites of them, to be more specific. Because Elon Musk and China, these are the front men. These are the scientists, the Smiths on the front line, trying to get the system up and running. But behind the scene, the real ones in control are the one percenters, the elites, the banking dynasty, the banking families. And the objective is to create a world where everything will be under their control through their technology. This is why they are trying to create a artificial world, a technologically a technological advanced world where they will control the data centers, they will control the grid, they will control people ultimately, right? Yeah, so all this digital transformation that is taking place on the earth is to fulfill this. Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Yes, so in your right hand or in your forehead, the one, the BCI, that deal with the brain, in your forehead, and the one to wave and buy, that's in your hand, and that's a tiny microchip, a radio frequency identification microchip. Yeah. So verse 17 now says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and six. So these things are coming, you know, and you know, these are end time signs. Because once the mark of the beast get established, then the next move is Yahweh Shai coming back with the angels to pour out, you know, his righteous anger upon the worshippers of the beast. You see, we can just get Isaiah 65. Is it? No, 55. Yeah, this is a good one, no? Isaiah 55 and verse 6, it says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our God, for for he will abundantly pardon. So this is a message to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Run to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai from now, because this system is about to get real tight. The way to survive on the earth is gonna become more and more difficult. So you need to run to your power, Yahweh Bashim Shai, to get the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding to navigate in the hour of temptation, which is when the mark of the beast, which is a tiny microchip, will be forced on the people on the earth because it's going to become mandatory globally. This is Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right? So, seek Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. No, 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 do not pussyfoot. Don't procrastinate. If you're not covered under the counsel, the wings, the shadows of Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai, from now, when you go down into the hour of temptation, the probability of you receiving the mark of the beast is going to be very high because you don't have the right counsel, you don't have the right guidance and protection. So in Revelation 3 and 10, the Lord said, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So you need to acknowledge Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai from now as an Israelite. And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, predominantly we are the children of Israel. And once your father descends from Jacob, you are an Israelite. Take heed to the warning, turn to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai before, you know, things get real bad. And it is going to get bad, whether you believe it or not. So yeah, I pray now that this was edifying lesson. Shalom, Wabarakum, Wabarakum, Yasharala. Shalom.